So I'm here in Bagamoyo, here in Tanzania, and I think it's probably the forgotten Zanzibar. A lot of people go to Zanzibar, but this is Bagamoyo, and it has a lot of depth of culture of Tanzania and what really created who they are and who they have become. I was just walking with Emmanuel here. Emmanuel is from Tanzania, not so far away from me. He's from Mwanza, the same place where Julius Nyerere is from. So rest in peace, great man. And we just stumbled across this tree. And this is actually, I looked at it and this was the neem tree, you know, and it's the neem tree and I was just chatting, like this is the neem tree. But apparently over here over here in the village here, it's actually called Arubiani, you know, and I just asked him, he said it's Arubiani, and you know what Arubiani actually means? It actually means 40 diseases, you know, so apparently many years ago, this was called Arubiani in Swahili, and that's because this tree was deemed to have the power to heal 40 diseases, from malaria to all sorts of diseases, and it was called that name. And what they would do is to use this tree to concoct some of those concoctions and things that they would eat, and then eventually they would get healed from these diseases. This just takes me to think about the fact that a lot of time the answers to our problems in Africa don't lie very far away. They're just actually within our grasp. But a lot of times we're looking outside for them. You know, the power, I think, for Africa is here. And sometimes it's in the depth of our language, you know. It's 40 diseases, things that have been coined. And those are the things that I think we have just missed over the years, you know. And we need to go back into understanding some of the insights of what built us. And that's how we can actually create a lot of distance, progress, and development. We watch movies like Wakanda, and we see the power of what those communities show to us, you know. But those are things that could have been here. And the truth about it is, it's always all around us, but we're waiting for people to show it to us. That being said, I think that the power is here in Africa, and we all need to look within and start moving. It's not outside, it's here. We got to do things differently, defy the norms, bring out things that you have never thought possible, because the answers are right here in Africa. Green, rich, medicinal, and healing. Now, the twist to this is the neem tree actually was not originally found in Africa. It actually was brought in here into Tanzania, into Bagamoyo by the Indians. And of course, it's Indica. That's the family. But for me, sometimes the help from being global doesn't mean that you just reside and say it's all up to us. We can do it. Sometimes you might get a seed from another country, and you plant it in there, but it's yours. It's yours to grow, to groom, to garner, to become. And I think that that's the kind of connecting dot we need to other countries, and to other nations and to other people. You know, we need to get the seeds and plant them like the neem tree. And if you're in East Africa and you see the neem tree or wherever you are, always remember the power of 40 diseases. And who knows, maybe the neem tree could have done more than 40, but we stopped at 40. Why do we always have to stop in Africa? Sometimes we just gotta keep going. 41, 42, 43, until we keep walking on high heels and doing different things. My thoughts, just thinking about that. If you heard that and you want to share this, I think it's beautiful for other people to know the power of how things around them can connect. Share this, inspire somebody, and let them know that the power is within. Whether it's Africa, and I keep saying, don't look for leaders. Don't point the fingers. You're Africa. The power is within. Search within and do something you've never done before, even if you thought you couldn't do it. Let's walk on high heels, guys. Africa is rising, and Africa can rise.